Reloaded. Powered by Airtel Money Sure. Your chance to win $100.
You are now listening to 5 Minutes with KCM, the segment that takes an inside look into the operations of Konkola Copper Mines. KCM, Zambia's largest integrated copper producer. KCM is a subsidiary of Vedanta Resources PLC. Good morning once again. This is the 5 Minutes with KCM show, brought to you with the compliments of Konkola Copper Mines. Now this week we will be looking at another important aspect of running an organization, particularly for a big mining company like KCM, and this is corporate social responsibility. Now this time we will be talking to Mr. Brian Siatubi, who is manager in charge of CSR, to help shed more light on this subject. Good morning, Brian, and welcome to the program.
Good morning to you and good morning, our dear listeners.
How are things going in Chingola?
It's a bright day in Chingola, and we're looking forward to a great day.
Okay. As always, I think our listeners want to know a little bit about my guests. So tell us a bit about yourself and just what you do at KCM.
Yes, I'm Brian Siatubi. I'm the manager for community relations. I look at corporate social responsibility and our engagement with the communities. I've been doing corporate social responsibility and community development for the last 10 years now. I have done a public administration degree, and I've also studied law, a degree as well. And so I've been implementing the social development programs for the last 10 years, looking at engagement, grievance handling, and how we contribute effectively and positively to the communities that surround us.
Sounds like a job I would love to do. Okay, let's get into a little background information about KCM's CSR program. What can you share with us in terms of CSR? Our
corporate social responsibility programs have a rich history. We've been doing corporate social responsibility for the last 10 years now, over 10 years, since 2004. When Vedanta came into Zambia, we have undertaken significant social responsibility programs, which include development of hospitals, schools, sustainable livelihood programs, and our support to sport, which has been tremendous in the last couple of years now. We strive to ensure that the impact of our investment goes beyond simply paying taxes, but also giving benefit to the communities in which we operate. So in the last 10 years, our contribution has been over $150 million in social investment programs, and we reach and touch over 30,000 households every year. So this is the amount of work that we do with our corporate social responsibility.
So why is CSR such an important aspect of KCM's business strategy?
The well-being of our community is fundamental to our business. We've got a 50 years and beyond vision, which is to contribute effectively to our surrounding communities, as well as take care of the environment in which we operate. So we undertake social development programs that are aimed at transforming the lives of the people that live in our immediate surrounding communities. And also in terms of environmental stability, we are looking at tree planting in communities and encouraging, people to undertake such programs so that together we can have a benefit both from the mining activities and the people can, positively enjoy KCM being around.
What are some of the major activities you have undertaken lately?
Yeah, in fact, there are some big programs that we've been doing. Lately, we've partnered with the Ministry of Education to undertake an adult literacy program where, people that have not been to school are given a chance to go to school. And we have got very great testimony in this regard, because we've seen people write exams for the first time. One of them is a 67-year-old grandmother. And then we also have programs that are meant for children of market traders, where we take care of them through preschool education. We run 28 centers, 26 of them are rural, 2 are modern. We've got scholarships for children that excel at grade 7 and grade 9, as well as those that excel at grade 12 to study abroad in India and South Africa. Then our health programs are those that impact greatly. We've got the rollback malaria program that targets over 40,000 houses every year with indoor residual spraying. We do eye screening as outreach programs. Then we've got the Rural Livelihood Enhancement Program. Now this one is a very key program because we target 2,700 households who are small-scale farmers, so that we boost, their productivity in terms of their capacity to do animal husbandry and also crop production. Then we've got environmental sustainability programs. This one I talked about tree planting, fish restocking, so that we contribute to the environment being stable. Then we've got infrastructure development. We've done some roads. Recently we did 7.5 kilometers in Chingola. Then we've constructed a number of classroom blocks at schools and science laboratories, as well as upgrading some libraries. So many projects that we're undertaking under our core pillars, which are sports, education, health, and livelihoods.
Can you give us practical examples of people or communities whose lives have been transformed by some of your CSR initiatives?
Yes, indeed. When we talk about sustainable livelihood, we've got some people in Chingola and Chililawombwe. We can talk about the family of Miss Rachel Mkosa, who's in a livelihood program where we've empowered them with cattle, and the life has changed completely. And we've had students that have been given an opportunity to study abroad, and recently we've had some of them return, and they have graduated to contribute effectively into the industry. So if you talk about sport as well, we've groomed some young men into good career prospects through sport. The likes of Bono Mape was our player at Changa Rangers, and these have gone on to contribute to the national team as well as playing at the international scene. So our programs have seen a transformation of people and their lives changing completely because of what we are doing with them.
Well, Brian, we are coming to the end of this program, but is there anything that you would love to add on?
Yeah, absolutely. We continue to support worthy causes in our communities with our robust CSR activities as an expression of our commitment and passion for the country's development. We believe that our communities are our partners, and together we can do a lot and see that Chingola transforms. So yes, we're looking forward to it.
By the way, I see you have a KCM Facebook page where you're actually providing all this information and more.
Yes. Our listeners can also like our Facebook page.
Join us again next week at the same time for a chance to know more about Konkola Copper Mines, Zambia's largest integrated copper producer. KCM is a subsidiary of Vedanta Resources PLC.
It's not until you have walked the streets of London or Manchester, savored fish and chips, or perhaps